production output, those will be fixed in the automation. So throughout the life service of this particular industry, it will be giving you only a defined product only. We cannot change over to any other type of production. That is the nature of fixed automation. And what are the features of this fixed automation? Fixed automation in the sense everything will be hard automated, and initially investment will be more, and the technological changes cannot be incorporated, and it is limited for a particular products only. So that you can see this here. Here you can see fixed automation, flexible automation, and programmable automation. Along this y-axis, product varieties. The varieties of product we are going to take in this fixed automation will be very, very limited. For example, you say a simple example, I am going to manufacture a 20 liters bucket. Simply take the example, I am going to manufacture a 20 liters bucket, I am going to manufacture. So for this, what all the automations are required? Why the automation is required? To avoid the manual effort. Yes. The automation is not there each and every location, each and every machine and work centers. The manual involvement will be there, and we have to have more investment on the manual effort. So to avoid this, we are going to use some kind of automation. Therein, the automation will be replacing the human being, so that the product output will be having similar quality, similar standardness, and with lesser effort of the human being. Okay, that is what the main idea behind this. And the fixed automation in this, I told a simple example, a 20-liter bucket I am going to manufacture. So whatever the machine configurations are there, whatever the plant layout I am going to do, that will be done only for the 20 liters bucket capacity only, style only. I want to change out to small changes I want to do, it is not possible because it is totally hard automated or fixed automated. And one nature is that we can take maximum outputs. It is possible to take the maximum output because it is limited to a particular type of product only. Okay, so that I can show here the product varieties will be very limited in this, but we can take maximum output. That is one case of the fixed automation. And what is this programmable automation? In the just I'll come back to this flexible automation later. The programmable automation, you can see that the varieties of product we can take will be maximum more as compared to the flexible and the fixed automation. Here, everything, the machine configuration, all these can be controlled by using the programs only. Most of the activities involved in the automation, most of the activities in the processing or the production will be controlled by the program itself. So some of the things will be replaced by the program. So definitely I can change over to some other type of production without stopping the production at all. And while some production is going on, offline I can prepare the program for other one, and the machine configuration and setting can be done in later stages. Okay, and flexible automation is, it is flexible in nature. As the name indicates, it is flexible to changes. Varieties of products we can take, but only the thing is that here it is a programmable, it is slightly non-programmable. You understood my point? So here the figure itself will be showing you the product varieties we can take in the programmable automation is maximum as compared to the flexible and the fixed automation. And in the flexible automation, the varieties of product we can take will be maximum more than the fixed automation and slightly lesser than the programmable automation. And in fixed automation, only a few varieties of product output can be taken throughout the life cycle of this. And the other one important nature is that in the fixed automation we can have maximum output as compared to the fixed and the flexible and the programmable automation. Okay, and here I have given some features of fixed automation, the flexible automation and programmable automation which I had given, I discussed. Now, reasons for automation. Just try to go through these 9 points, read these 9 points. Please read these 9 points.
Increase labor productivity, reduce labor cost, improve product quality, reduce manufacturing lead time, accomplish process that cannot be done manually, avoid the high cost of not automating.
Yes. Now, this question is very, very important. What are the reasons for going for the automation? Definitely one question will be there in the final. You can see that. Varun, you can make a note of it. Define automation. Explain the different types of automations.
Okay, sir.
Okay. No. Right. Thank you. What are the reasons for going for the automation? Now, first point, increase labor productivity. If you want to increase the labor productivity, then why this point will come? If a particular labor is involved in only the job of pick and place only, for example, pick and place, he is not going to use any technology, he is not going to use any kind of mind, the thinking power at all. Only he has to do a pick and place. That time, the labor productivity will come down. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
So that time, the automation will be giving you a product output so that indirectly any tedious job, a task which is not having any kind of the concerned technology, those works can be done by using the automated devices. So that indirectly we are going to increase the labor productivity. And the explanation of this is it is given in the book. You can see that. I have not given.
No.
Only this title you have to remember. Title you have to remember.
Sir, book ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ sir? Online ಕಳಿಸಿದೆ.
Upload ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I have uploaded. Marks ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ. It is uploaded in this one, or if you want, I'll load it in the group also. You can download it.
Only one sir, group all ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ sir.
Group I'll send it.
Okay, sir.
Reduce the labor cost. For each and every operations, you are going to involve the labors. What happens? The initial investment toward the labors and the cost of the labors will be increased indirectly. It will increase the cost of the product. Correct, no? A place wherein around 10 labors are involved, there if you do the automation, 10 labors cost can be reduced.
Yes, sir.
Correct, no? So that indirectly it will reduce the cost of the labor. Mitigate the effect of labor shortage. Mostly, the country like India, it may not be applicable because the population is more than 130 crores. If you go to the countries like European countries, there the shortage of labors you can find because the trend of labors they are going towards the white collar job will be more than these risky jobs. Some people they want to go for the banking sectors, education sectors like that. So the tendency of labors coming towards the non-white collar job is very, very less. So that due to this, it has made us to go for the automation. You understood my point? Labor shortage. Reduce or eliminate the routine, manual and clerical task. Just in the beginning only I have given the routine job. In other words, we can say it is a dull job. Job is called as dull because everyday routine your work is that only. For example, you are coming to the college, I will be giving you only one topic every day to read. I am not going to change over any topics. The same topic I am going to read. What you will feel? It will be a tedious job, or in other way you can say it is a dull job. Correct, no? Throughout the year I am going to take only the first unit. The same unit I am going to repeat. It will be called as a dull job. Correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
So, in the similar way, a particular assigned person, he is going to do that definite work, and it will be a clerical or it is a routine job. In other way, you can say it is a dull job. So, due to this, what happens? The efficiency of the worker will come down. So, reduce or eliminate the routine, manual, and clerical task. It is. I hope you understood this.
Yes, sir.
Improve worker safety. In places where actually the automation strategy is that indirectly, directly it has to support the labors. A place in where you can say
Yes.
a molten metal you are going to pour into the cavity of the die, and it involves a lot of labor's assignment, but at the same time it will be very unsafe for the laborers. While they are pouring the molten metal is not only 10 liter or 20 liter. They have to take very big crucible capacity of more than 3 to 400 liters. They have to take it over the conveyor, and something happen and it will fall down, then you know that what is the situation. More than 3 to 400,000 degrees centigrade molten metal, if it is fallen onto the labor, you know that it will be a risky
Yes,
job.
sir.
Correct?
Yes,
No?
sir.
Another one, you are
That's
going to
risky.
remove the nuclear waste. You are going
Exactly.
to remove the metal pieces. Okay?
Yes.
And you are going to remove the scraps,
Yes.
metal scraps. So in such situation, the safety of the worker is very much concerned. So that time, the automation will be helping you to improve the worker safety. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Improve product quality. And since we are going to go use the automation, what happens? The rejections will be reduced because the manual involvement will be very less, and definite mechanisms and systems will be working together by using the program applications, and the rejections will be very less. We are getting because the automation is one important thing, that trend is required because we are going for the globalization. Globalization in the sense, globally all the standards will be maintained. For example, one main part is there. The main part is having, the component is having three sub-component. The main part will be manufactured in one country, and the three sub-component will be manufactured in other three countries. All these together will
Different
be
countries.
assembled in one country. That means
One
the
country.
repeatability, accuracy, tolerance, all these should be standardized. Then only it is possible. Correct, no?
Yes,
So,
sir. Yes.
the improved product quality, in the sense, the quality of the product will be increased, enhanced by using the automation. Reduce manufacturing lead time. And before you talk about reduce or increase, you just try to understand what is the manufacturing lead time. A very simple example I'll be taking.
Okay.
One student is entered into our organization or institution, and whether it is effective if he completed in 4 years or he has to complete it in 8 years.
4 years.
4 years. That means the amount of time which the student has spent after PUC in our college until getting the degree is the manufacturing lead time. Very simple.
Yes. Yes,
And
sir.
in
Understood.
other way, if I talk about the automation, the amount of time which the material has spent in the floor, shop floor, since from its raw material position to the final finished product. It is the manufacturing lead time. In another way, we can say it is MLT. So according to you, then you please tell
Okay.
me, MLT should be more or less?
It should be less, sir.
Yeah, very good. Because one product is taking one month
More
time.
time.
1 month time, what
Yeah.
is the use? Because if we are investing on the raw material, and each and every progressive stages, it is taking a lot of time in the industry, then typically it is investment over the product.
Yes,
And
sir. It should be
investment over
more
the product will
investment.
increase the cost of the product. Correct,
Yes.
no? So
Yes.
as possible in automation, since everything is integrated and automated, it will reduce the MLT, manufacturing lead time will be reduced.
MLT.
So
Yes.
that means the plant utilization and plant capacity will be increased. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Utilization in the sense, see, you are going to get some books to the library. Around 100 books I am getting. 100 different varieties of books I am getting to the library. Okay. And each 100 the
Okay.
different books are having 100 quantity. And 100 students are entering the library. They are going through only one the quality of the books. All 100 books will be taken. Remaining all 900 books will not be used. That means the utilization is very low.
Yes.
Correct, no?
It should be equally utilized.
Hmm. You understood, no?
Yes, sir. Artha.
Yeah.
Yes.
So utilization, that means each and every machine involved for 8 hours, it will be effectively utilized in order to get the final finished raw material. from raw material to the finished product level. Each and every machines and mechanisms will be effectively utilized. So utilization of the plant will be more, the efficiency of the plant will be more, work in process will be reduced, and so that the manufacturing lead time will be decreased. That is what. And accomplish the process that cannot be done manually. So definitely anything which cannot be done manually, that means manually it is possible to do, but it requires a lot of time. Today's industry
Not
is
so
what
accurate.
they are working on the time assignment. Correct,
Automation.
no? And they are taking the order in terms of months. So next month after 15th, what
Yes.
product they have to take, they'll be defining today itself. So that is the schedule if they have. If there is any uncertainty or if there is any problem in one of the day, then whole schedules for the 2 months will be disturbed. It should not happen. Correct, no? So that may not be
Yes, sir.
possible by using the manual method totally, because we are totally depend on the manual. So when you are going for the automation, the manual method, the process cannot be done manually, which can be done easily by using the automation. And avoid the high cost of not automating. That means, what is the meaning of avoiding the high cost of not automating? If you are not going, you have automated, so it will be avoiding the initial investment for the workers.
Yes.
Correct, no?
Labor cost. Yes, sir.
So kindly remember these nine important titles. Increase the labor productivity, reduce the labor cost, mitigate the effect of labor shortage, reduce or eliminate the routine, manual
Reduce the.
and clerical tasks, improve the worker safety, improve product quality, and reduce the manufacturing lead time, accomplish the process that cannot be done manually, and avoid the high cost of